Top 10 countries with very badly educated population. Welcome back to our channel, Mars Sunset Media. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both critical and eye-opening: the education crisis in some parts of the world. Did you know that in some parts of the world, millions of children never set foot in a classroom? Education is often considered the foundation of a successful and progressive society. It empowers individuals, fuels economic growth, and promotes equality. However, in many countries, access to quality education remains a distant dream. This lack of education leads to widespread illiteracy, limited job opportunities, and stunted social and economic development. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 countries with very badly educated populations. These nations struggle with various challenges, from inadequate infrastructure and teacher shortages to cultural barriers and political instability. We'll examine the root causes of their educational difficulties, the impacts on their citizens, and the ongoing efforts to improve the situation. Our countdown will take you through countries where education systems are in dire need of reform and investment. You'll learn about the obstacles that prevent children from attending school, the struggles faced by teachers, and the efforts being made by governments and international organizations to turn things around. From war-torn regions to economically disadvantaged areas, the stories behind these statistics are as compelling as they are heartbreaking. So if you're interested in understanding the global education landscape and the pressing issues that need our attention, stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our thought-provoking content. Let's get started on this important journey into the world of education and the countries that need the most help. 10. Niger, located in West Africa, faces significant educational challenges that hinder the development of its human capital. The literacy rate is one of the lowest globally, with only about 19% of adults being literate. The country has a high population growth rate, exacerbating the strain on its already limited educational resources. School enrollment rates are low, particularly among girls, due to cultural norms, early marriages, and child labor. Many schools lack basic facilities, such as classrooms, desks, and textbooks, making it difficult for students to learn effectively. Additionally, there is a severe shortage of trained teachers, and those available are often overburdened and underpaid. Efforts to improve education in Niger must address these multifaceted issues, including increasing funding for education, promoting gender equality, and improving teacher training and infrastructure. 9. Mali. Mali's education system is severely impacted by ongoing political instability and economic challenges. The literacy rate is around 33%, with significant disparities between urban and rural areas. Many children, especially girls, do not attend school due to poverty, early marriage, and cultural beliefs. The quality of education is also a concern, as many schools are poorly equipped, and there is a shortage of qualified teachers. Conflict in the northern regions has disrupted educational services, leading to the closure of schools and displacement of families. To improve education in Mali, there is a need for increased investment in educational infrastructure, teacher training, and programs that encourage school attendance, especially for girls. Addressing these issues can help build a more stable and prosperous future for the country. 8. Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, in West Africa, has a literacy rate of about 41%. The education system faces numerous challenges, including inadequate funding, poor infrastructure, and a high dropout rate. Many schools lack basic amenities, such as clean water and sanitation facilities, which affects student health and attendance. Additionally, there is a significant shortage of trained teachers, particularly in rural areas. Cultural practices, such as early marriage and child labor, further hinder school attendance, especially for girls. Efforts to improve education in Burkina Faso must focus on increasing access to education, improving the quality of teaching, and addressing cultural barriers that prevent children from attending school. Investing in education is crucial for the country's development and for breaking the cycle of poverty. If you are enjoying this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest releases. Thank you to everyone that have already subscribed. 7. Chad, located in Central Africa, has an education system that struggles with numerous challenges. The literacy rate is approximately 22%, one of the lowest in the world. Many schools lack basic infrastructure, such as classrooms, desks, and textbooks. There is also a severe shortage of trained teachers, and those available often face difficult working conditions with inadequate pay. Political instability and economic hardship further exacerbate the situation, making it difficult for children to access quality education. Additionally, cultural factors, such as early marriage and gender discrimination, hinder girls' education. To improve education in Chad, there needs to be a concerted effort to increase funding for education, improve infrastructure, and promote policies that encourage school attendance, particularly for girls. 6. Guinea. Guinea, in West Africa, faces significant educational challenges, with a literacy rate of around 32%. The education system suffers from inadequate funding, poor infrastructure, and a lack of trained teachers. Many schools lack basic facilities, such as classrooms, desks, and textbooks, making it difficult for students to learn effectively. Additionally, cultural factors, such as early marriage and gender discrimination, hinder girls' education. Economic pressures also force many children to drop out of school to work and support their families. Efforts to improve education in Guinea must focus on increasing investment in educational infrastructure, improving teacher training, and promoting policies that encourage school attendance, particularly for girls. 5. Ethiopia. Ethiopia has made significant strides in improving access to education in recent years, but challenges remain. The literacy rate is about 52%, with significant disparities between urban and rural areas. Many schools are overcrowded, and resources are often insufficient to provide quality education. There is also a shortage of trained teachers, and those available often face difficult working conditions with inadequate pay. Additionally, cultural factors, such as early marriage and gender discrimination, hinder girls' education. To continue improving education in Ethiopia, there needs to be a focus on increasing funding for education, improving teacher training, and addressing cultural barriers that prevent children from attending school. 4. Mozambique. Mozambique in Southeast Africa has a literacy rate of approximately 47%. The education system faces numerous challenges, including inadequate funding, poor infrastructure, and a shortage of trained teachers. Many schools lack basic facilities, such as classrooms, desks, and textbooks, making it difficult for students to learn effectively. Additionally, economic difficulties and cultural factors, such as early marriage and gender discrimination, hinder girls' education. Efforts to improve education in Mozambique must focus on increasing investment in educational infrastructure, improving teacher training, and promoting policies that encourage school attendance, particularly for girls. 3. Afghanistan. Afghanistan's education system has been severely impacted by decades of conflict. The literacy rate is around 37%, with significant disparities between genders and regions. Many schools have been destroyed, and there is a severe shortage of qualified teachers. The ongoing conflict and instability make it difficult for children to attend school, particularly in rural areas. Cultural factors, such as gender discrimination, also hinder girls' education. To improve education in Afghanistan, there needs to be a focus on rebuilding educational infrastructure, increasing investment in teacher training, and promoting policies that encourage school attendance, particularly for girls. 2. Central African Republic. The Central African Republic has one of the lowest literacy rates in the world, at about 37%. The education system suffers from a lack of infrastructure, resources, and trained educators. Ongoing conflict and instability further hinder access to education, particularly in rural areas. Many schools have been destroyed, and there is a severe shortage of qualified teachers. Economic difficulties and cultural factors, such as early marriage and gender discrimination, also hinder girls' education. To improve education in the Central African Republic, there needs to be a focus on rebuilding educational infrastructure, increasing investment in teacher training, and promoting policies that encourage school attendance, particularly for girls. 1. South Sudan. South Sudan faces the most significant educational challenges, with a literacy rate estimated at around 27%. Many children do not attend school due to ongoing conflict, displacement, and economic hardship. The education infrastructure is severely underdeveloped, with a critical shortage of schools and teachers. Cultural factors, such as early marriage and gender discrimination, also hinder girls' education. Efforts to improve education in South Sudan must focus on increasing investment in educational infrastructure, improving teacher training, and promoting policies that encourage school attendance, particularly for girls. These countries face numerous challenges that impact their education systems, including political instability, economic hardship, cultural factors, and inadequate infrastructure. Addressing these issues requires a comprehensive approach involving government initiatives, international support, and community involvement to improve access to quality education for all children. As we conclude our journey through the top 10 countries with the very badly educated populations, it's clear that education remains a critical issue demanding our urgent attention. From war zones to economically disadvantaged regions, these countries face monumental challenges in providing quality education to their children. The impacts of inadequate education are far-reaching, affecting not only individuals but also entire communities and nations. Despite these grim realities, there is hope. International organizations, governments, and local communities are working tirelessly to bring about change. Efforts such as building schools, training teachers, and implementing policies that prioritize education are steps in the right direction. However, much more needs to be done. It's crucial for the global community to support these initiatives and advocate for every child's right to education. Education is not just a privilege, but a fundamental human right. It is the key to breaking the cycle of poverty, fostering economic growth, and building a more equitable world. By raising awareness and supporting educational initiatives, we can help pave the way for a brighter future for millions of children worldwide. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family to spread awareness about the importance of education. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Join us in our mission to advocate for better education for all by leaving a comment below on how you think we can make a difference. Together, we can help shape a better future for the next generation.